Well, fishers, it's not a real exciting fishing report that we've got this week. We've got a bit of activity around us, but it's been a little bit flat through the week. Last weekend wasn't too bad. We got a few good reports from Dartmouth. Flatlining in 8 Mile seemed to be about the best option down there at the moment. Tassie Devils, the old Tassie style. It doesn't have to be a Tassie. It could be a Cobra, a Tillen's Cobra, Lofty's Cobra, anything like that'll do the job. But that style of lure seemed to do it. One of my preferences is the Tillen's Cobra. Actually, it's got a little bit sharper action to it. Seems to respond quite well at a slightly slower troll. So it's certainly worth the effort going down to Dartmouth at the moment. Don't forget all the Victorian streams open this weekend, and we're expecting quite good things from them because basically the weather's quite good down there. We haven't had excessive rain to make them dirty, so I think it should shape up quite nicely. A little bit of activity out of the Hume Weir. This is probably one of the better spots around at the moment, which is surprising. It's usually not the better spot, but some nice yellowbelly coming out of the Hume Weir. Some of these fish are being caught on the troll, some on bait, some respectable size redfin as well, so we're pretty happy with that. But where all the great reports are coming from there is below the Hume Weir in the river, getting some exceptional trout. And it's been like it for a few weeks now, but this week in particular, there've been a lot of good fish coming out of it, up to about 5 pound. So we're really happy with that. Using heavier type lures like Tassies, blades, anything of that nature would do the job quite nicely. Directly below the Hume Weir seems to be doing the job really well. Murrumbidgee River and Old Man Creek, they're pretty darn good. Not as good as we'd hoped, but don't forget it is closed season for cod. Most people are now targeting yellowbelly. That's probably why it slowed down a bit on the cod scene. There is a few cod getting caught, by the way, so you can't help but catch them. You put a bait in the water and they're going to jump on it. Even if you cast a small lure out, they'll jump on it. The creek's a little bit coloured, more coloured than it was the other day, but it's still bait fishing quite well. It's still clear enough to spin, but it doesn't seem to be responding all that well to lures. There's more bait fishing in the creek. The river is lure or bait, it doesn't seem to matter a great deal. Upstream from Wagga's been a little bit quiet, but downstream's fantastic, so it's certainly worth the effort at the moment. Getting a few reports out of Blowering. Last week there was a lot of big cod caught off the bank with bait, so that won't happen for a while now because they won't be doing that or won't be targeting the cod. You might pick up a few yellows just bobbing a few little yabbies and that around, but it has been a bit flat in Blowering, so it's probably not too exciting up there. Talbingo's been a bit ordinary. The only method that's working there at the moment is a fender or a cowbell and a worm with a slow troll. Not a great deal happening there. Where all the good reports on the trout scene are coming from is Yukonbean, Jindabyne, Tentangra. It's all happening up there. Some really good quality fish. Trolling is very productive at the moment up there. It's getting better by the day. Bait fishing off the bank's excellent, so there's no issues about catching a few trout. Getting across to Burrinjuck, we've got a few reports. There was a lot of cod through the week again, even though people are trolling with smaller lures, they're still picking up cod, getting the odd yellow belly, but the best reports are still up around Good Hope in that area. Fishing off the bank with bait is certainly going to be the way to go. At the moment, small yabbies and worms are essential at Burrinjuck. Shrimp are still hard to get hold of, won't be too long before they come on though, and should really pick up. But that Good Hope area is going to be the one that stays fishing really well for the next couple of weeks, I reckon, especially while the dam's rising and this temperature's coming up. The water temp will come up a little bit as well. Looks like we're going to have a real good run up into the next couple of weeks, and we should get some good fish over the next few weeks simply because the weather's picking up nicely. Now don't forget, we've got the Rise Film Festival on September the 14th, I think it is, on Sunday at the local theatre down here at Forum Cinema 6 Theatre. It's a fantastic film festival, so don't miss this one. It's only $25 a head. You can purchase the tickets in store at the Compleat Angler or pick them up online. This is the Compleat Angler's Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.